Sup, YouTube? Well, this pop right here tastes disgusting. It's very watered down. So I'm out $1.38. How horrible and disgusting. Oh. I've only got like 5 minutes left of recording, so I'm gonna try and make this quick. We are going flea marketing today. There's like 3 or 4 different flea markets around in the area, and I'm just sitting outside waiting for this dude to be ready. If you guys want to look back like in my videos from like 3 years ago, I have a vlog called the Insanity Vlog, which is very embarrassing. You guys should also check out, did I mention The Internet Hates Me? Because that one's a gem. And so we are going flea marketing. That's what we did in that Insanity Vlog that I told you about, but not as weird. Yeah, look at all the people. It's so busy. Yeah, we had to park up there when we went to the farmer's market, and when we were coming out the first time, we almost got hit because we couldn't see, and Leslie just kind of went like, "Wah!" and went, and there's a car. So this is the one flea market, and oh yeah, do you guys see that? I made a little rant video last night. That's the sign that says today. Oh, looky there. There's another sign. You can't see it because there's trees, and I'm way too zoomed in. You see that yellow sign right there on the wall? Yeah, and there's also a third sign. So, lady. And what was your favorite part of the flea market?
Kettle corn and the smell of BO.
Hey guys, so my camera died while we were flea marketing yesterday, and I'm walking down the stairs right now to show you guys what we got. We went to another flea market, went to 2 of them, and the camera died, but they're pretty much the same thing. So I didn't get a lot of things, but I just kind of wanted to still make this video and show you guys, just because I don't know if flea markets are so common like everywhere in the world. Like, I know they are for us. Like, we have them on July 4th, Labor Day, Memorial Day, and they're just like pretty big around here. I know when I lived in Minneapolis, I heard of a few, but I never went to any of them just because they were pretty far away from where I had lived. But yeah, are they big, like pretty much like all over, or is it just like small town kind of thing? If you guys don't know what a flea market is, it's basically just like a big garage sale. And like a bunch of people come. Sometimes they have antiques or stuff that they have made. A lot of times just like knickknacks. It's just like a huge garage sale, but with like 1,000 different like little tables and booths and different people. And then they have like smoothies that they sell and mini donuts and like all these little carts for food, and it's fun. So I'll show you guys what I got. So the first thing that we got is this little light thing. I'll show you each little individual jack-o'-lantern. This was $8, and we weren't thinking about getting this, but I just thought that like the faces of the jack-o'-lanterns, they're just so creepy, like that one especially. I just think it's creepy. And then I will plug it in. I'll plug it in for you guys. But I'll turn off the light and see if that helps. These cute little cookie things. I also just really liked the packaging that it was in. And then it says, it shows like all of the different cookie cutters on there, but let me just take off that. Yeah, we've got like a cat and a tombstone, a ghost, a skeleton with a top hat and a bow, and yeah, just a bunch of cute little shapes. These were apparently from 1989, but I just thought they were really cute and wanted to get them. And then the first things that I got, which is probably One of my favorites is this old noisemaker. I'm not sure what year it's from, but it looks like the noisemakers that I have in my antique vintage Halloween decoration haul, which I will probably link in the description box if you want to see. But yeah, it has like a little gear inside of it. That's what makes the noise. There's a little dent, and then this is where like the crank would go to, or maybe it would go right here. I'm not really sure. But to, you know, it's an old noisemaker, and that's where the crank would go to make it, you know, be noisy. Just in a dollar bin. It was like on a dollar table, and I had to like hunt down the guy. Sometimes at flea markets you can't really tell who's running the booth, so you kind of just have to like stand there. And so I had to get the guy's attention, and I was like, yo, this was in the dollar bin, here's my dollar. And he was like, oh, it was? He was like all surprised, and he was like, oh, if it had the crank it would be worth like 20 bucks. And I was like, well, it was in the dollar bin, so I'm gonna give you $1. But yeah, I just really like the like old feel to it. I like the witch on it and the pumpkin. I just like the look of it. I made a rant video, but I'm not gonna upload it just because it was like 3 in the morning and I was really tired and it's not really that big of a deal. But where I got the witch thing was from one flea market, and where I got the other 2 things was from the next flea market. But that first flea market we went to, there's a actual building, because usually flea markets are outside, and so there's this building next to it where we have like all the events in my town, and there was an antique show. It wasn't so much a flea market, it was just strictly like antiques. And so me and my dad went in there first, and then this was like Friday, and then we went flea marketing like Saturday. And there was a sign that said antique fair today, free all day, open now. So we went in, and then there's this big room where most of the vendors were, and then there was a sign that said more, and to the left it was like pointing, and there's a smaller room, and I just see all of this orange on this, like the only table that I can see in the room. So I'm like, we're going in there. And this lady had like tons of vintage Halloween decorations. Like she had them in like the plastic sleeves, and she had candles, which I have a huge like vintage candle collection, which I'm going to show you guys within the next few weeks when I set that up. I loved it. Like if you've seen my antique decoration haul, like I had most of the stuff she had, like the paper mache pumpkins and whatnot, but there was a lot of things that I didn't have, and they were awesome. And she was just really rude to us, and she like shooed us out. She was like pretty much putting like closed signs everywhere when we were still looking, and nobody else was closing down. She didn't even say anything to us like, hey, I'm gonna be closed, sorry guys, whatever. Like I was legitimately gonna buy one of these things because they were really cool. A lot of the stuff was really spendy because, you know, but there was one for like 10-15 bucks that I was gonna buy. It was really cool. It was this paper like witch decoration, and it was in one of those plastic sleeves, and it was just really cool. And I was gonna buy it, but she apparently didn't want my money, and she was like tapping this like closed sign. She was just like sitting there. She didn't even like get up or do anything, which, you know, was whatever, but she was just like tapping this closed sign like against her table to be like, get out. But she didn't say anything to us like, yo, I'm closed, you know, like, please get out. She was just like really rude and basically shooed us out, and I was pretty mad because those Halloween decorations were like the coolest things that I have ever seen. But I guess, yeah. So I would have had some more stuff if she would have not been a mean old lady, but maybe we'll go again. Like on Monday is like the last day, and then if there are things there that are like left over, people want to get rid of most of their stuff, they'll do like 50% off or 75% off. There are a few other Halloween decorations that I want to get, but thought I would wait, and there was some cool stuff, so maybe I'll make another video, maybe not. It all depends if the stuff is still there. But yeah, I guess this is, oh, one more thing. This isn't from the flea market. I got this like a few months ago. This is from Gordman's, but it kind of has a vintagey feel to it. I never got any more Halloween stuff after that, and I didn't want to make just a like little mini haul like some people do, but I didn't want to make a haul video for just one thing. But I wanted to show that off because I thought it was cute, and it kind of had like that vintagey feel to it. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later.